Gary, you've made a lot of money in NFTs, and I've lost a lot of money in crypto.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Thank
Based
you.
on our talents.
Thank you.
It's a good way to start the show.
Start off hot.
Coming in hot.
Explain to me why NFTs aren't bullshit.
They aren't bullshit because a lot of the let's actually ask, why did you ask that question?
Yes.
It's because when new things come along, there's an incredible opportunity for bullshit.
Okay.
When things are
That is a fact.
very complicated and hard to understand, it creates an opportunity for hucksters to take advantage. And there's all versions of hucksters. We have the Instagram, social media, club promotion, entrepreneur huckster of this generation now that is very prominent in NFTs. When internet was the last time we saw this big of technology happen, the hucksters were actually Harvard Business School, Wall Street, Madison Avenue established executives. And ironically, and this is important, I actually don't think that every one of them understands that they're doing bullshit behavior. Here's what happens in a gold rush. Gold rush behavior. The reason it's bullshit is people see the money and it's so big that consciously or subconsciously, they don't even realize they're doing bullshit. For example, there are absolutely people who've launched a 10,000 PFP project, copying Bored Ape, copying VFriends, copying CryptoPunks, who literally are sitting in their room right now and think that they are remarkable artists, that they are incredibly good,
Talk that shit.
that they're gonna build the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're completely confident. They're gonna launch it. It's gonna sell. A bunch of fucking people are gonna buy a squirrel with a taco up its ass for $4,000 as a image. It's not a JPEG.
Already on that.
It's not a JPEG. You're on that, right?
Yeah.
It's not a JPEG because it's not on the internet. It's an NFT because it's on the blockchain. Lots of people got jokes in the comments and social, completely based on the fact that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
And
It's not a JPEG.
it's not a JPEG.
It is also a JPEG.
For every,
You know what I'm saying?
Of course I do.
Like
For
a rectangle's a square or whatever that is.
most people, correct? Most people see
One or
it.
the other. You know what I mean? Like
I
a
understand
square's
what
a
he's saying.
rectangle, rectangle's a square. You know what I mean? We're talking about NFTs here.
Rectangle's not a square.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
not,
really.
but it's okay.
I understand.
He just regretted
No, I'm locked in. I'm locked in, Schulz. Remember how you said
He looked, he's like, how could I get out now? I
Remember how
can't.
you said you're an effective communicator? Not us.
you guys are remarkable communicators. Pure escapism, entertainment, grounded in
Just
intellect.
called us stupid. I did pick up on that.
Grounded
okay,
in
thank
intellect.
you. Thank you.
Grounded in
You said
intellect.
grounded
Intellect.
intellect. All right, thank you.
It's true.
Got insecure.
This is how you're winning.
You
I understand. No, I
you
know
were
where I'm going.
pretending
I'm,
to
look,
know
I'm
how
looking.
NFTs
I'm
work.
looking at Liquid Death because I have a comp on what Liquid Death did in its category.
Yeah.
Like 50 years ago, somebody rolled up on other people and said, "I'm going to sell water," and water was free in a faucet, and everyone laughed the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
It was the stupidest idea of all time. In 1957, 62, somebody said, "I'm going to sell bottled water. I'm going to charge for water," and every fucking person on earth said, "You're a fucking idiot. It's free out of everyone's faucet."
Isn't that just people in like the first world where it's clean?
Oh my God.
Like in the third world, like selling water was the shit. Right? It was like
Or,
clean my water.
in reverse, while we take a public service announcement, everyone should go to charity water and donate a couple of bucks because there's still 850 million people on fucking Earth that don't have access to clean water.
But do they have NFTs?
They probably don't.
Maybe we should give them NFTs. Maybe that's how you solve the problem.
Maybe we give them both.
Okay.
You know, the world likes to think in or. I like to think in and.
Wow.
We're dropping dimes here. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling fresh. I haven't done a podcast in a minute. I'm feeling fresh.
I'm ready to fuck this guy.
And I'm ready to accept it. You got pretty eyes, motherfucker. You got pretty eyes. All right, so listen.
That's dope. But that's
Here,
how you start a threesome.
It's not.
It's not or, baby.
It's not.
That's NFT.
Yeah, listen. People take these sentences and use them in different ways.
Yeah, we are.
Listen. I think that I understand why people think it's a JPEG. Everyone's bringing their internet brain to the blockchain, just like everybody brought their real world brain to the internet in 1996, which is why people didn't see it. When I launched WineLibrary.com for my dad, everybody told me nobody would buy anything on the internet. I told them people are going to buy wine on the internet. When we got into debates, I told them people were going to buy tomatoes on the internet, which for some reason in the 90s set people off because everybody thought you had to touch tomatoes in the market, and then Fresh Direct did its thing.
Boom.
So I think that people are struggling because they don't know what they're talking about.
Yes.
When a JPEG on the internet is not owned by anything because it's centralized, thus you don't own it. On the blockchain, it's decentralized. The ledger shows that you own it, and that JPEG/NFT can do shit. What it does is based on the execution. Liquid Death, in a remarkably crowded market of bottled beverage, hit in the last 7 years.
Yeah.
99% of the Liquid Death decks that came through my inbox to invest in go to zero. 1% hit. 99% of streetwear brands don't hit. Kith hit. Like 99% of NFT projects are going to be garbage. Do you know how many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle attempts there's been? 40 billion. But that one hit.
Right.
Marvel hit. Batman hit. But there's a fuckload of shit that didn't. It took fucking Black Panther 40 years to hit.
So it's not NFTs, it's CryptoPunks or Bored Apes that
Bingo.
are good.
NFTs in the macro are 100%. The technology's too big. The individual projects within them,
Yes.
it's
Most will
like
fail.
it's like saying social media doesn't work. No, it doesn't work for you because you're not charismatic, smart, or attractive.
Got you.
But it works.
Talk that shit.
NFT projects are going to fail at length, but I'm going to build one of the biggest ones of all time.
God damn.
V
Wanna
friends.
fuck again?
Again?
V friends.
Yes.
Now, is it that they're buying the little characters, or are they really buying your time?
Both. And only a couple. Only 1%.
Who wants the fucking character when they can have this?
Only 1%
And you're gonna
gave.
talk to them like you talk to Akaash? Talk to me nice.
Listen, you give me enough Ethereum.
Yo, what is your OnlyFans price?
Listen, OnlyFans is just the acceleration of my hypothesis on why the blockchain is going to win. NFTs are going to create things that we can't think of. The internet came along, right? Hardcore 95, 96. Everybody called it the information superhighway. The first, almost everybody in this room now is too young. But like I
remember it.
I got through
remember
high
that.
school without the internet. Through high school.
I did not.
Right? So I lived my life before the internet came along. When the internet first hit, everyone's like, it's good for information. I was like, I'm a terrible student. I don't need to go to the library anyway.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's better than going to the library. I'm like, I don't go to the library anyway, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Then I started saying, wait a minute, it's evolving. What's this America Online shit? You could chat, age, sex, location for some of the 45-year-olds. You remember that ASL life, you know?
G's up.
So it started to evolve. And I remember in 97 telling my friends, I'm like, I think people are gonna hook up because of, because we're in college. I'm like, people are gonna hook up through this thing. And like online dating in 2000 as a brand was a 487-pound dude living in his mom's basement. That's how, when anybody in 2000 said online dating, everyone's like, gross.
Yo, there was a stigma to it.
Yeah, there
Do
was.
you guys
heavy
remember this?
stigma.
Yeah.
Like you were embarrassed to say how you met if you met online.
100%.
And now if you met in person,
It's
it's
weird.
the first thing you say.
Like, whoa.
Yo, yeah, we met old school. It was actually at a bar.
Like
at a
luck.
bar? Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Like how you
why?
guys met.
It's less efficient.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem as strategic.
Yeah.
It seems like a waste of time.
Yeah,
And
But it's
so-
exciting, dude.
yeah, it's the
Yes,
fun one.
it's exciting if you've
Yeah.
got game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't
It's
have
really
game,
not exciting if you don't.
but it's more exciting if you don't.
No,
The stakes are that much higher. Guys, that clip was brought to you by Blue Chew, the makers of hard dicks and happy wives. That's right, your girl deserves it. Even your side chick deserves your best. And the way you're going to deliver it to her is getting on that chew. Same active ingredients that's inside Cialis or Viagra, but this is the chew. This is the one we rock with, and this is the one that we do spinal damage to the ones we love with. Make sure you get your first month free by going to bluechew.com and use the promo code Andrew. You just got to pay $5 shipping. That's it. Thank you so much for watching the clips. Keep supporting the podcast. We'll see you soon.